guys, Matt here, back for another Something Transformer review, and today we're going to be having a look at Generation Springer. Look at this guy. This was a little bit now of an older figure that I'm just getting to, but this was an awesome Transformer. And this is based on Nick Roche's design from Last Stand of the Records, the comic book. See, I have his large missile launcher here, plugged right into the top of the car due to a 5mm port and peg. It's a pretty cool looking missile launcher. I don't have the missiles for it, unfortunately. It uses a pressure system, or a friction system. Pretty cool gun. But just the car now. Let's take a look. So we have the Autobot symbol right here. Trying to get it focused up for you guys. Yeah, it's a very slick looking car. Very armored car looking. Very nice, rolls good. Very good representation of Springer, or interpretation of the character in this mode. Let's get him transformed. And here he is in copter mode. That's Springer's classic helicopter mode right here. And we see that he has changed a good bit from his Doom Buggy mode. The transformation effect is quite convincing. And in this mode, I think he's even a better representation of the character than his other form, the armored car. It looks very much like Springer. So he gets the all new windshield here. There's on the sides. Really no traces of the other windshield, except if you look back here. His gun can fit down here. The only complaint I have about this mold this mode, is that to get him to hold together, on a shelf he looks fine, but if you're playing with this toy in any way, or you have him in your hands messing with him, there's a lot of tabbing and there's a lot of fiddling around with him. If you try and press in this back section here, the gun's going to fall out. Watch. Most of the time. See? There's just a whole lot of tabbing in, and I don't mind that for a Transformer, but I like some things to tab in a little more solidly, I guess. I know that some of you are going to disagree with me on that, but I mean, he looks great. I'm not docking anything or knocking him at all, but there's just an awful lot of tabbing that I wish would be done more solidly. And that's case in point. But other than that, he's very awesome. Last mode time. And here he is in robot mode, guys. And my issues with this mold, the few that I have, are far less in this mode. I think that a lot of his tabbing issues go away. They're really prominent in helicopter mode, but not so much in robot mode or armored car mode. Everything tabs in solidly and well in this mode. The articulation is crazy. Transformation is very intuitive, especially with the arms and how they fold up in different ways for each mode, and how they lock in solidly for robot mode. Articulation is great. Great ratchets here at the knees, balls at the hips, pivot at the foot, no tilt or rocker, no side movement. We do have a waist joint, but this flap right here in the back is going to get in the way somewhat, but you got a little bit of waist movement. Ball at the shoulder, ratchets at the elbows, a swivel at the wrist, ball at the head. Yeah, so he's got great articulation. You can put him in some great poses. You're not going to get him into a two-handed pose with a sword. And that's another thing I love about this figure. His propeller does become a sword again. And the sword is very nice. And this, I think they kept it. I think the design team wanted it to look more like a sword than they did a helicopter blade. And originally with the Gen 1 version, they wanted it to be a helicopter blade first and a sword second. And the priority was reversed here. And I think that was a wise decision, because this is a very, very nice sword. I'm trying to get it in focus for you. My background kind of, oh, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Very nice tampograph Autobot symbol right there. Very nice face sculpt. This mode saves it for me, guys. This mode redeems this figure. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to give Springer, Sans rating of Springer is going to be a solid 9 out of 10. Pick him up. If you don't have this figure and you like Generations, the Chug and all, pick him up. Must have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. Going to have a lot more coming up. Check out those other awesome channels below. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you again so much.